Hey, it's C. This is Pay It Forward, and I am with Pam Strickland, the founder and CEO of NC Stop Human Trafficking. Hey, Pam, how's it going?
It's going great. Glad to be here.
Well, I'm happy to have you on Pay It Forward. So, Pam, I understand that you guys are educating people in the community about human trafficking, and you guys are also advocates for those who are victims of human trafficking. Would you tell me a little bit about your organization and why you started NC Stop Human Trafficking?
Sure, I'd be glad to. So our vision is a state free of human trafficking. And so what we're trying to work toward is trying to be sure that people are educated and understand what human trafficking looks like and what it really looks like, because there's a lot of misconceptions out there that, you know, people see in movies and TV shows. And so we want them to know what it really looks like so they can help us identify and serve victims.
Awesome. And are you guys like out in the field doing community outreach work?
When we are out in the field, that really looks like training, and that looks like building coalitions among other professionals in the field. So we're working with folks like law enforcement and social workers and the folks who run our children's advocacy centers and our domestic violence shelters and our sexual assault agencies. So all these folks who work with vulnerable people need to understand what human trafficking looks like, because it often will intersect with the people that they're serving.
Oh, wow. Okay. So when you guys educate law enforcement, what type of resources do you provide them?
So what we want them to do is to think about the people that they're interacting with as victims and not as criminals. And so we want to provide resources to them of people who can serve the victims that they interact with. So we want to put them in touch with safe houses where the victims could live, with organizations that provide therapy. Unfortunately, many of the victims of human trafficking do have a substance abuse issue.
Oh, wow. I can only imagine.
We need to put them in contact with organizations who can provide services for that as well.
Oh, wow. So would you say that you've came across, just here in the state, like a lot of cases of human trafficking?
Sadly, yes. North Carolina is generally accepted to be about number 9 in the country in terms of prevalence of human trafficking. And so, yes, across the state we have cases of sex trafficking.
Oh, my goodness.
But we also have cases of labor trafficking as well. So we have to look at both types.
Okay. So I understand that human trafficking is here, but also overseas too, in places like India, Africa, everywhere is sex trafficking. So are you guys like, what are you guys doing to help the victims who are overseas and they don't really have like a lot of resources there?
Great question. So of course we don't travel there, but the way that we're able to help international victims is by supporting the issue of fair trade and fair trade certified products.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's our fair trade table. So this is lots of information about fair trade.
Nice.
And these 2 ornaments are actually fair trade. And
oh, these are beautiful. Our state.
This is the Taqua collection of jewelry, and here's the nut that is actually made from. And here's folks working on it. You can see the pieces that have been cut and dyed. And we have a collection of paper products that are made from recycled magazines that are made in Vietnam.
Thanks for tuning in to Pay It Forward, and be sure to come back every Monday to see more ways people are paying it forward, only on Hello ENC.